It's dark and cool in Kessler's historic cellar. Perfect conditions for the fermentation process that turns wine into sparkling wine. When added, sugar and yeast create carbon dioxide and make the wine bubbly. Every so often, the bottles have to be shaken and turned so the yeast slowly rises to the neck. It's how sparkling wine has been produced here for over 180 years.
The old method has one big advantage. You move the content by only a small amount. The less you move it, the less strain on the wine, and the better the results.
Kessler produces sparkling wines from Riesling, Chardonnay, and Pinot Noir grapes. Georg Christian von Kessler founded the company in 1826. It was Germany's first sparkling wine manufacturer. He learned the trade at the Veuve Clicquot champagne house in France. The grapes for his first production run came from the vineyards right next door.
The very first vintage that Georg Christian von Kessler filled into bottles here was from a Klevner grape, a Pinot Noir variety. He filled 8,000 bottles with the cuvée. During fermentation, about half the bottles exploded.
Despite the teething problems, Kessler's sparkling wines took off. Soon they were exported as far away as Russia and the United States. Customers included aristocrats, industrial magnates, and the rising middle class. Film stars like Errol Flynn and Romy Schneider visited the company. In the 1950s, West German Chancellor Konrad Adenauer served Kessler sparkling wines at state banquets. And Germany's most famous dancers, the Kessler twins, became the face of the company. Before the wine is corked, it's topped off with a syrup of wine and sugar, known as a dosage. This mixture is what gives the finished product its unique flavor and character. Although production methods have stayed the same for decades, tastes among wine drinkers have changed considerably.
Around 1850, a typical sparkling wine had 200 or even 300 grams of sugar per liter. Today, Kessler wines have no more than 15 grams of sugar per liter.
The bottles are sealed with crown caps and are left to age on these special racks for 4 years.
You have to select the right wines, wines that can age for longer periods.
When the sparkling wine is fully aged, the yeast sediment has to be removed from the bottle. But carbon dioxide has formed inside the bottle, so the contents are under pressure. The bottle is dunked into an ice bath, which freezes the yeast in the neck. When the crown cap is removed, the sediment shoots out of the bottle, a process called degorging. Then it's time to add the dosage.
The more delicate the sparkling wine, the less sugar you need. That's the tendency nowadays. Every year we use a little less sugar than the year before.
Finally, the bottles are shaken to mix the dosage and the wine. Visitors can sample sparkling wines made from Riesling, Chardonnay, and red grapes. Rosé is also growing in popularity. A traditional sparkling winemaker catering to modern tastes.